Yeah, I'm just watching this, man. Like I kind of want to watch this with y'all, man. I ain't got much time, but I want to watch this with y'all.
No, nah. First of all, let's talk about Knowledge, yo, and how you doing. Like, how you like so like you know like guys like kind of close like that. Like, are you guys good? Like,
I kind of want to, you know, I've been wanting to see Tiger interview Cassidy because Tiger keeps it real with like a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So he may ask some things that, you know, other people may not think to ask, you know, so shout out to him. It's always good to see different people interviewing different people to get different perspectives.
like you guys been chilling a lot.
What's up to Chakra, member in here? Shout out to you.
Like not chilling, but like moving around together.
Yeah, that's my homie. He's fly. You know what I mean? He team, so
Yeah.
the way I'm moving around, you know what I mean? If we can make it possible, you know, we got other obligations, family, so you can't be every single place.
Right. Nah, Knowledge is my
Make it
brother,
happen
bro.
all the time, man.
Nah, he's a good-hearted, solid individual, yo.
You know, he represent hip hop is real. I
Right.
represent real hip hop since the beginning, so it's
Yeah.
great. We just
Yeah.
never look at
But you know, I gotta come with this bullshit right now. So you just battled Easy. What did you think about the battle? Like, what was the outcome of the whole situation? Like, what did you think about that?
I think it was the worst murder battle rap coach ever seen.
You serious?
Yeah.
You say the worst murder? What?
Nobody never died like that. He died on a diss song, Easy Come, Easy Go, died in promo, died at the face-off, died in all promo leading up to the battle, choked him in the battle. I mean, he choked in both rounds, messed up the battle, and then he's still dying after the battle.
Yo.
Ain't nobody never seen that happen.
Yo.
Nah, definitely before the battle, the promo was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, like, so.
Hey, yo, why was this comment removed? There's an interview with Clean Paper, right? And somebody said, rocks in the chat, Piperboy wins. This comment, I don't know, I'm bugging. I went on the channel and it was removed. Why is that comment removed?
But you know, battle, you know, because you went through a lot of, like, you battled, you've been battling, you know? But then with this one, why did you feel like, you know, you're like, yo, son, back up, like, because, you know, like, you battled Goods, Arsenals, and everybody, and, you know, I felt like they was kind of close to you, too, like, you know, and you guys were all talking your shit. Anything, you was more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And the Goods, like, you know, and, like, the disaster, too, like, I felt like, you know.
Why was it removed? Like, I mean, he needs his rocks. I don't know. Somebody sent me that. They was like, yo, I can't find this comment. I'm like, what y'all talking about? They like, this comment got removed. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Nah, he I think it was like Chris sent it to me, but then somebody hit me up and was like, yo, I can't even find that comment.
Necessarily about aggression.
What was it?
You know, we battle rapping isn't really about who the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think aggression can really win you battle raps. It's just, I mean, it just depends on how aggressive you really is and your personality and how you give it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think people be crossing the line in battle rap, like proving that you're aggressive is not gonna make you win the battle, especially a like Easy. Like, I would never believe he tough, so I don't care how much you try to scream.
Right, I see what you're saying.
It's not gonna make me think you tougher because I know niggas that actually beat you the plenty of times and you ain't do nothing. Like, niggas beat you out and nothing happened. Like, niggas be calling you all type of pussies from girls.
Yeah, is this interview even monetized?
To your own brother and nothing happened. So you think I'm supposed to believe because you talking all aggressive that you tough? No, I don't believe that. So back up, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? And if it's aggression in battle rap, if you could talk down on niggas and you could scream on niggas, I also see physical shit happening. Like I said it before, niggas get these pockets tapped, niggas get bumped, niggas get pushed.
Let me
It just depends on how aggressive you really is and your personality.
Aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And the goods, like, you know, and like the disaster too. Like, I feel like, you know,
it ain't necessarily about aggression.
What was it?
You know, we battle rapping isn't really about who the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think aggression can really win you battle raps. It's just, I mean, it just depends on how aggressive you really is and your personality and how you give it up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think people be crossing the line in battle rap, like proving that you aggressive is not gonna make you win the battle. Especially like easy, like I would never believe he tough, so I don't care how much you try to scream.
I see what you're saying.
It's not gonna make me think he tougher because I know niggas that actually beat you the plenty of times and you ain't do nothing. Like niggas out and nothing happened. Like niggas be calling you all type of pussies from girls to your own brother and nothing happened. So you think I'm supposed to believe because you talking all aggressive that you tough? No, I don't believe that. So back up, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? And if it's aggression in battle rap, if you could talk down on niggas and you could scream on niggas, I also see physical shit happening. Like I said it before, niggas get these pockets tapped, niggas get bumped, niggas get pushed, all type of shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you could talk aggressive, then I could push you back and tell you, get the fuck out my face, nigga. And I could also tell you, if you keep spitting in my face, I could punch you in yours. I could just say that. I ain't go nowhere though. I ain't in the battle. You should have just kept rapping. I was telling you to rap.
Right.
So, man, I think the disrespect of the culture, what's happening to him is good, man. You can't tell.
I mean, y'all want me to say some stuff like this in the stream, man. You gotta super chat that. I can't just say that.
And the culture, why you eliminating the cancer, man? Why you out for cancer? Niggas want to keep it moving and keep living and be healthy. So we cutting the cancer out.
Why is it cancer, in your opinion? Why do you say that?
You can see it, bro. Everybody got an issue with him, bro. From bloggers, the other rappers, the niggas that was on his league, the ex-girlfriends, the ex-friends, the ex-security, the ex-people that put him on. It's like a million motherfuckers got a problem with him, bro. People he battled before from disaster, the Hitman Holler, the list goes on and on and on. The Smack, the Beasley, the ARP, everybody got issues.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, that shows that Cass is like watching everything. He's like the knowledge, the ARP, that like he watching everything, bro.
It's like, damn, every single person don't fuck with you. That make you a cancer. You fucking up the culture. You fucking up everything. You calling media up and complaining about what they talking about and they media. You supposed to want media to promote this shit and talk about shit and spice this shit up. You sending out emails and cease and desist and complaining and texts and declining.
Hey, yo, shout out to Byron Blake. Byron Blake just did a blog saying that he got he just got like a flag, like Easy flagged his channel. Byron Blake just put that out.
Acting like a little bitch. Nobody don't want no culture like that. That's the cancer.
Disaster said the same thing. He said he kind of quit battle rap because of that, like that type of shit, the MDNA, and I'm like, what?
That's some weird shit, man. Niggas going, man. That's some bunch of weird shit in the battle rap, and niggas don't want that.
Right.
Niggas want this shit for entertainment, for bars, for excitement, for shit to bid off. But niggas definitely don't want all that weird shit. And you banning people from shows and girls. Even niggas you used to be with.
He said, do y'all think he really banned Zan? He said he didn't do it. I don't know. And do y'all think he banned Zan? That's why I want Kenny to come out and talk like after this battle gets done and like hear his opinion on stuff like that. Like, yo, what, like, was Zan really banned, or did y'all just go ahead and just ban him because you knew like Easy didn't like her? Like, what was the deal with that? Because that's the only way we gonna know the truth. You know what I mean? We can't, like, you know, Easy said he didn't do it, you know what I mean? But we don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Cassie said he did it, but we don't know. The only way to know is to ask the league, like, yo, what's up? Like, was she banned or wasn't she banned? Like, who banned her?
What type of sensitive shit are you on, bro? You a weirdo.
Right. And you know, that battle, like, so, you know, when I was watching that battle.
And you a fucking liar, bro. Stop lying all the fucking time, bro. You been lying since we knew you. Like, since we knew you, you been lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how many times are you gonna lie to the people? That's a cancer. You keep lying over and over. We know you lying, and we say, yo, we caught you in your lie. Just admit you lie, and you follow that up with another lie.
What y'all think? Hey, Cassie pay attention to everything, bro. What y'all think about that? He funny, bro. He's like, we caught you in a lie. You make up another lie. He is hilarious, guy.
And that battle, like, so, when I was watching that battle.
And yo, this is interesting too, because I don't think Easy gonna do another interview with Uppercut Podcast. Remember they put out the video where they asked him about Papoose and Easy walked off? So I don't think he gonna do like another interview with him. So it's like, I don't know. This is interesting, man. Like, and now Cassie kind of got the ups, like with media. You know what I mean? But Tiger keeping it fair.
You a fucking liar, bro. Stop lying all the fucking time, bro. You've been lying since we knew you. Like, since we knew you, you've been lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how many times are you gonna lie to the people? All
right, we all watching this. I'm looking at the comments. Tell me if he's lying at all. Say Cass is lying. If he's telling the truth, say he's telling the truth. Like, let me know in the comments. I can't find a lie yet that Cassidy is saying, like, other than him saying that Easy died like in the battle. I don't think Easy died in the battle. Somebody said Cass 1-0 clear. Nah, you Cassie Glizzian right now. Like, I want no clear 1-0. Like, you Glizzian gang.
So you keep lying over and over. We know you lying, and we say, yo, we caught you in your lie. Just admit you lie.
I think the first round, like, you can kind of debate it. I think Easy's was more, like I said, it was more fluid. It was all the way through. I think Easy did a good job, like, going all the way through the round. You know what I mean? But I didn't think he really said anything until he got to the updating part. So that is like the conflict, because when you listen to Cassidy's round, it's like Cassidy is just like on him like the whole round. You know what I mean? But it's like it's gaps, because it's like people are having problems hearing him and all of that. So it's like it's gaps in his round where it's not as fluid as Easy's round. And then it's like Cassidy had the hardest hitting line out of both of the rounds. You know what I mean? Out of Easy's and his round, which was the your mother battling rock steel. That was like the hardest line of the battle. So it's like Easy. It's like, I see the debate. I don't think it's like a clear round. I see the debate. People can say, yo, Easy's the better modern rapper. I'm hearing people say, but then I'm hearing people say, yo, Cassie had the line of the battle. Your mother battling rock steel. Like, that's the line of the battle, bro. Like, so it's like, if he has can he lose the round if he's got the line of the battle? It's up to y'all. What y'all think? And then he was just on him. He's talking about his brother snitching and all this. He's talking about a lot of stuff, but did he get it out in the appropriate way, to win the battle? It's just how how y'all look at it.
And you followed it up with another lie. Wow. It's like, come on, man, what the fuck is you doing?
I don't like lies too. Like, lies is one of the worst. I get it. Once is cool, but like,
you walk on your enemy?
Oh, that's crazy. You got Tiger and knowledge there. Oh, Lord Jesus. What? Shout out to Knowledge, man.
It's like, come on, man, what the fuck is you doing?
I don't like lies too. Like, lies is one of the worst. I get it.
That is the thing. Like, we taught not to like liars. You know what I mean? And I think it's so many lies. People like, because even like in my comments, I don't care if people don't rock with me. It is what it is. But even my comments, like, people are like, yo, like, he keep lying. Like, what is you, like, why did you make this shit? He's lying. Like, people, when we taught not to like liars. So it's like, it's been so many lies. You know what I mean? It's just, like, people don't want to hear nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like, regardless of whatever he says, it's like, yo, it's so many lies. So when Cassie is saying that, and then you hear Tiger saying like, yeah, but I don't like liars, and Like, it's just, it goes back to that. Because if somebody lies to you, they'll say anything to you. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of lies. You know what I mean? So I don't know what y'all think. Somebody said, liar, liar, pants on fire, compounded lies. It's crazy. Somebody said only Piperboy Williams and the E-Hive believe easy. I didn't say I believe anything he said. I said what he say. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, he went live. This is what he said. You know, what do y'all think? I don't say either one of them. I don't say I believe, you know, a whole lot of what they say. I just say this is what they say. You know what I mean? It's up to y'all to believe it or not. Because I can't believe something for you. You know what I mean? I can just tell you what people are saying. But like, and then I also say it's a lot of lies. There's a lot of them. You know, everybody that's covering is telling you it's a lot of lies. You know what I mean?
Once it's cool, but like, yeah, he did walk off my interview. When I asked him a fat question, he walked off. Why you mad? He knocked you the fuck out.
He said, ask him a fat question, he walked off. He paid attention to everything. I gotta see this battle again, gang. Yeah, and y'all also gotta understand, Cassie is very experienced, like with media training, like, you know, so it's gonna be difficult, you know, combating somebody like him. And then like you know, you have to have the same reach. Like Cassie's reach is like extreme right now. He can go anywhere and do an interview, you know, whereas Easy is just only interviewing with people that he cool with, you know, like 3 or like, you know, whatever, like if he's cool with you, other than that, he ain't doing no interview with you because maybe he don't want to be asked like certain questions, or maybe he just don't rock with certain people. It is what it is. But then you just leaving everything else for people to just make their own interpretations.
Once it's cool, but like, yeah, he did walk off my interview. When I asked him a fat question, he walked off. Why you mad? He knocked you the fuck out. He lied about it. You said, well, Lord, he knocked me out. He knocked you the fuck out. So why when the nigga asks you the question, you walking out of the interview? What the fuck are you doing? Like, that's gonna happen. You got knocked the fuck out and you lied to the whole public for years. So you expect the nigga not to ask you no type of questions about that? Like, what the fuck you think?
Oh, man. Somebody said Tiger can't believe what Cash is saying. I think he just can't believe he's just so like crazy with it. Like, yo, he knocked you to like, how you talking? Cause you probably don't be expecting people to get that crazy. Like an interview, Cassie just goes 0 to 100 quick. You know, so that's funny. But yeah, like that would have been a perfect opportunity. Like if you Easy and out, you know, to me, Tiger always gets a lot more credit because he is like when he interviews Smack, he's gonna ask stuff that nobody's gonna ask Smack. You know what I'm saying? Anybody he interviews, he asks some questions. Mook asks some questions that nobody's gonna ask him because they're either scared to ask or they're controlled. You know what I mean? And to an extent to where they won't ask the questions, they don't want to, like, you know, mess the relationships up. You know, so people are only gonna ask Smack certain things. He don't care. So like when Easy like got up there, you know what I mean? He asked him like, yo, what's up with you and Papoose? He walked off. Like that would have been a perfect time. Like, yo, when I see you, like, bro, even if you don't mean it, you should be like, Pat, when I see you, what's up? Like, I don't like, nah, bro, you ran, you snuck me and ran. That's what it was. Like I would have, like, people would have been like, oh, okay, oh, Easy talking reckless. But it's just like when you just walk off, you don't want to deal with the question, you know, because he come put it out. That's when it becomes like, oh, man, because you can kind of like right there, like Tiger is giving you opportunity to create your own narrative right there. You know, so if you media train, you just take that and you run with it. Like, all right, you want to ask the question. All right, so you want to go viral? I'm gonna make this viral and just do it like that. Somebody said, we got a super chat in here, $9.99. We got he said, my opinion, Cassie completed Said, my opinion, Cassidy completely dominated from promo to the unfinished battle and after the battle. Easy just lies unconsciously. Cassidy might not be the best battler, but name one lie Cassidy has told. Oh God, what y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can see, I don't think he destroyed Easy in that first round. I don't think it was that. You know what I mean? But I mean, other than that, I'm really not catching no lies, gang. I'm not. Are y'all catching any lies? I'm not catching any lies. I don't know.
Popular enough for niggas to give a fuck about nothing else. You think this man want to interview you about something else? No, I want to know why Pat knocked you the fuck out.
I'm like, yo, we passed this part. I'll play it. He's still going in. Yo. Oh, Lord. It's crazy. Somebody said, man, y'all got super chat that. I ain't gonna say it.
So you expect a nigga not to ask you no type of questions about that? Like, what the fuck you think? He's not even popular enough for niggas to give a fuck about nothing else. You think this man want to interview you about something else? No, I want to know why Pat knocked you the fuck out. That's it. It's like, come on, man, you walking off sensitive and shit like a little. Oh, shit.
And then another thing, right? So Cass did it. Who we following each other? It's not. He did an interview with somebody. Papoose did an interview with somebody. A bad man, 41. And the guy asked Papoose. He's like, "Yo, why did you knock him out?" or something like that. And Pat like laughed about it, and they kind of like changed the subject. So if Pap is willing to do that, just talk about it. You know, what happened? Like, why is it like this big, huge? If he didn't knock you out, like, what happened? Did he hit you? You fall? Like, what? Like, people still don't know the truth with that. You know what I mean? Other than with somebody who said they saw it, like, ran around telling everybody in battle rap. Other than that, we don't know, because Pap is going to keep it, like, thorough. He ain't going to, like, reveal everything. He's just going to be like, yo, I went in there and Pap is basically saying he had him in a fetal position. Like this is what Papoose is saying. So if Pap is saying all, what happened? We got the audio the audio of Easy saying what happened. You know what I'm saying? But what really like happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you just not know and you turned around and he snuck you? Like, what happened? Did you know? Did you shake his hand and then that happened? Like, what happened? Like, we don't know. Somebody said, but we know why it happened. We just don't know exactly what happened. Somebody said he stole Pap Girl. Oh, God. I don't know. I mean, we know that happened, but you know, like what, like how did it happen? Somebody said Papoose is lying. I don't know. What have y'all, and in his whole career, I've never seen Papoose lie about anything. Like, what did he lie about? Like, in his whole career, I haven't seen him lie about it. If Papoose was caught lying about stuff, I would be second guessing it. But I've never seen Papoose lie about anything. Like, even the Fat Joe thing, I'm like, is he embellishing that? And he like, don't seem like he lied about that. So I don't know.
Yeah, nah, I get it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Cassidy talking his shit. Nah.
And shout out to D-Hood Rilla. He said, maybe Pat knocked the memory cells out of Easy brain and he honestly can't remember. Oh, God. I don't know, man. Like, D-Hood Rilla, man, come on, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. But that's probably going to be something that we just never going to know. I know who knows what happened, allegedly. She running around telling everybody what happened. Like, I mean, as time goes on, like, what she been telling people is kind of like coming to light. So I don't know. Because Remy ain't never going to tell us what happened. Like, she came out lying to us.
I think he's trying to, trying to cover up his his face, I guess, is, you know, his branding. That's how I look at it.
That ain't covering it up. That's making it worse. You're killing your brand. Nobody respects your brand now. The E-Hive is like, it's only a few people left. It's like a handful of people on the E-Hive left, man.
Do y'all think people respecting Eazy's brand or no? What do y'all think in the comment section? Y'all think they respecting his brand or no? He still got some E-Hive member. Some E-Hive in the chat. You know what I think? I think a lot of y'all E-Hive people aren't even like battle rap. I mean, some of y'all E-Hive people, I've seen y'all around like in different people's comments before, like all the Eazy stuff. But some of y'all, I think, are just like Remy fans, and y'all like attaching yourself to him. But the E-Hive used to be like super crazy in the comments, and they are kind of dissipating. It's not as many E-Hive people, you know, but on Twitter, there's some E-Hive people. But in the comments, it's not as much as E-Hive people.
You seen the church's event the next day. Empty, man. Mm-hmm. What is this? Oh, Blackboard?
Yeah, I was going to lose. Yes, sir.
Somebody in the comments hating on Tiger. Tiger must have blocked you, bro. Like, I'm not going to talk crazy about Tiger. I'm cool with Tiger. I ain't got no problem with him. He asked questions that nobody going to ask. Why you don't like him? Would you want him to get up here and just ask like the standard questions? Like, no. Like, he be asking stuff that people be scared to ask people. That's why I don't interview people, because I'm going to ask something that they don't want to talk about. I just got asked like recently to do an interview, you know what I mean, with somebody. And I ain't want to do it because I'm going to ask you something you ain't going to talk about. You know what I mean? Or it's going to be something that I want you to elaborate more on. I ain't going to cut you off. I'm going to let you talk. You know what I mean? So it depends. But I mean, he be asking. That's why I be like, when he do an interview, I watch it, because he going to ask something controversial. I ain't got no problems with Tiger, man. So if you don't like him because he blocked you or something, that's on you.
You know how to become correct, you know? Yeah, but damn. So I wanted to ask you too. So what you think? A lot of people say, I'm not gonna front cast. A lot of people were saying that. Like, what if the people saying that you are outdated? Who said that? A lot of people.
See, he said, like, who's gonna have Cassidy on and be like, yo, you outdated? Like, they say you outdated. Who's gonna do that? Name one of these people that interviews and be like, yo, you outdated. Like, come on, bro. Like, the way he just did it, like, nobody's gonna just say it like that. And he just saying what fans are saying.
A lot of people were saying that. Like, what if the people saying that you are outdated? Who said that? A lot of people been saying that though.
Nah, that's just a thing that haters want to use that tried to bet against me. I thought I wasn't going to do good because nothing I said is outdated. All the shit I was talking about was shit that's happening right now. Like your mother being on crack, your brother being a redhead.
No, you have that. Like, crazy one line too.
Like, listen, yes, like your mom on crack, your brother a redhead.
But you see how he just like, he ain't just saying that like, yo, people saying you outdated. And when Cassie tried to sidestep that, was like, yo, how am I outdated? Everything I'm talking is relevant. And he was just like about to get, you know what I mean? Like about to get back into it. Like that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like how he'll answer a question and want like a real like response to it. But after a certain point, he know Cassie ain't gonna like. I mean, Cassie's giving him his response to it, but he's not really, you know what I mean, going where Tiger wants him to go with it. So at a certain point, you got to let it go.
The shit I was talking about was shit that's happening right now. Like your mother being on crack, your brother being a redhead.
No, you have that. Like, crazy one line too.
Like, listen, yes, like your mom on crack, your brother a rat is happening right now. Like, Remy should have been more transparent. That's right now. Like all this shit I'm saying, like in my expert opinion, Remy should see OBG. That's right now. Like all that shit I'm saying, like you stutter right now. You ain't stutter back in the day. That's not old school. Every single thing I talked about in the battle was right now. So niggas saying old school, what? He old school, not rhyming and rhyming one syllable. That's the 70s. That's old school. when I'm done piecing up 4, 5, 6 syllables and carrying that shit for bar after bar after bar, ain't nothing old school about that. Niggas can't do it.
Right.
And that's why all the lyricists respect it. Niggas like Lux, niggas like Mickey Fat.
This goes back into media training, right? Shout out to Juice with the super chat. Shout out to you. This goes back into media training. The reason why Cassidy, I feel like, is so confident wherever he goes, because it doesn't matter what you ask him, he's gonna have a response to it. You see what I'm saying? He's not gonna walk off like, yo, like, oh, well, he's saying this. Oh, I'm about to walk. He ain't about to do that. He's gonna be like, oh, this is what people are saying. How am I outdated? Everything I said about his mother and this and that, and like, how is that outdated? That's real relevant to what's going. Like, he's got a way to control his own narrative because he's media trained, you know, and I think that's what a lot of people are missing, you know. So whether or not you feel like he's outdated or not, he's gonna, you know what I mean, give you his opinion on what he thinks. He ain't just gonna run from it.
Niggas like Mook, niggas like Uncasa, niggas that know how to really rap. Niggas rap ain't easy. Yeah, it's just a person that's uninformed.
And you know, like, by the way Tiger asked that, you know, people are thinking his flow, his cadence, his delivery. But Cassidy spun it and was just like, yo, what I'm talking about is relevant. So you see what I'm saying? How he just spun. That's media training, bro. So as long as you can control your own narrative wherever you go, like for an interview, like you should be straight.
Shit about rap that could think what Boy Dawn was good. That shit was ass.
So
it wasn't nothing directed at me that could hurt my feelings, bro. This shit about battling, hurting the nigga feelings. He ain't say nothing that could hurt my feelings. That shit was ass. And I'm saying everything that's hurting his feelings. That's why he choked. He choked at the end of the round. That's your favorite part. Updated. He choked. He did a jersey. He had to stop because he was choking. And then when he started his second round, he choked again. In the middle of a line, yo, turn my mic up, I'm gonna take it off. Who are you talking to?
What do y'all think? Do y'all think he choked? I think he jersey. I think Easy jersey at the end of the first he jersey. I think he jersey. But I think he didn't already rap like 8 minutes. You know, it wasn't like a let me get it together. Like, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like, you know, he did look like he lost his pace or his place, and then he just jerseyed out of it. He didn't say jersey, but he just, you know what I mean, jerseyed out of it. But I think he gave enough of the round. Like, it wasn't really a choke, you know what I mean, in my opinion. I don't know what y'all think. Somebody said Cass flow is outdated, not his material, but his flow. Like, we know what Tiger is saying, but I'm just saying he's steering the conversation to make it like what, you know what I mean, like what he's talking about, subject matter, which I think was smart to kind of steer it away from there.
Like, in the middle of your line, you say that's a joke. Like,
yeah. No, okay. And like, you know why I ask you that? Because I went to the thing.
Yo, that part too. I want to ask y'all, like, the part where he's saying like Easy choked in a second when he's talking about like turn my mic up or I'm cutting it off or whatever. Was that a choke? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section. But we're not really talking about that. We talk about the first round. First round, I don't think he choked. I think is that a choke? You know what I mean? I think he lost where he was and he just like, he ended the round. But it was like a veteran way of doing it. It wasn't like a leave without your hands. It wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Right, with Loaded Lux and all them, but I went late, right, and I was with the Brooklyn heads, and I was arguing with them. I was like, yo, who won the first round? Everybody was like, Cassidy killed them.
I know.
Everybody in New York said that, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, yo, you think he was a little bit outdated? Like, he had that one line that was
See
crazy.
what I'm saying? This is why I rock with Tiger. Thug life. That's why I rock. He will bring it back. If you don't answer that question, he is going to bring it right back to you. He don't care what you're talking about. Yeah, all right. But, you know, everybody's saying this and, oh, yeah, they all saying you killed him. But I think you're a little bit outdated. You know what I mean? Like, no, who is going to do this? Everybody
in New York said that. Like, yo, who won the first round? everybody was like, Cassidy killed it.
I know.
Everybody in New York said that. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, yo, you don't think he was a little bit outdated? Like he had that one line that was crazy. I chilled. But overall, they're like, you crazy? So I had to look at it back. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody did. Not one person said that Easy won. Especially the Brooklyn League. So I had to watch that back. And like you said, like maybe I didn't get it at the time, you know?
Exactly.
But when I watch it, I'm like, damn,
A lot of people do predictable angles that you expect. Me, I did something that nobody expected. Nobody knew this information.
Shout out to Tiger. Shout out to him. Somebody said Tiger always stands on business. Yes, he does. That's why they be scared to interview with him. Cassidy ain't run from no interview. He did the interview. Somebody said Tiger definitely asked the right questions and the questions that other media won't ask. Yeah, he does. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all.
Expect me to go in that direction. So like maybe when you instantly hear it, you know what I mean, it's not gonna hit you like what you're expecting because it's like all this new information. It's like breaking him down. So it's affecting him. Like the outside might not know that all this shit is true or might not feel the same to the crowd, but it's for him. That's why he start choking. That's why his voice start changing. That's why he start shaking and looking nervous. Because he knows the truth and that was for him. Wow. So you know what I'm saying? But even with the technicalities, it just is better than him. I told you, he was rhyming one syllable and making so many mistakes.
And see, he just got Cassidy to say, even with the technicalities, right? If technically you want to say, I sound outdated, you know, even with the technicalities, I'm rhyming more syllables than him. The stuff I'm saying about him is more relevant. And you see what I'm saying? So Tiger got at least that part out. And I think it's important for a couple of reasons. You know what I mean? One, it brings a little bit more levity to what's going on. Two, if you are Cassidy's got a lot of D-Riders, right? Easy's got a lot of E-Hive people. Cassidy got a lot of C-Hive people, right? Like people that just ride for Cassidy, they don't want to hear nothing. He just right. You know what I mean? 100% of the time. Sometimes it's good for a person to hear from a person like Tiger, because he may be saying something that you might need to hear. You might need to hear maybe like my pattern, my cadence or whatever. You might need to hear like, it sounds outdated. You might need to hear that. And people are scared to tell people who are their favorites the truth. You know what I mean? And that's why I respect him, because a lot of people ain't gonna say that. Mezra said, Cass said Pat Punch is the only thing keeping Easy relevant. $4.99. Appreciate you, man. He said, y'all crazy. I don't know, man, but shout out to Tiger for asking that question and standing on business. You know what I'm saying? And now Cassie may be thinking like, okay, all right, so if they think this, or if a person like this is thinking this, maybe I can go back to the drawing board and maybe be a little bit more rapid with my delivery. When I watched Cassidy versus Easy the second time I understood why people probably had Cassidy winning. He was way more direct. He had the line of the battle. He said a lot more. Easy didn't really say anything in the first. He was just rapid in his delivery in the first. Easy was. What Cassie's probably not going to listen to is what he needs to listen to. If he speeds up his delivery, right? Like, the filler lines and all of that. Every battler is not just Cassidy. Everybody's got filler material, right? Everything's not going to be a punchline. Everybody's not Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? So the filler part, you got to speed that up. When you get to the part where you think the punch is going to hit, that's when you slow it down for people to really catch it. Other than that, you can't have too much pausing and you know what I mean? You just got to be a little bit more rapid in delivery. If he does his first round again, I don't even think he got to change his first round. I think if he did his first round again and sped it up, I think it, you know what I mean? But I don't know if they trying to hear themselves and, everybody's saying it's echoing and, you know what I mean? Battlers are having problems hearing. And you see, before the battle started, Easy was asking questions. Who had this microphone? Did Snake Eyes have this microphone or that microphone? He's trying to get the best microphone, right? So Easy, I think, ended up getting the best microphone. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people missed. And when you watch it again, it's like you can tell people couldn't really hear what Cassidy was saying. Now, if Cassidy sped it up, both had the equal mic, you know what I'm saying? And he speeds up his delivery. I think his first round will be come across a lot better. Somebody said, Juice with the 199 super chat said both Cass and Easy soft, no footage on either. Oh God. Super chats is getting reckless.
Wasn't never doing that, so because technically a nigga know that I beat him anyway, even if they don't know the information is true, just by the technicalities.
Right.
I mean, you can't really say Cassidy soft, man. He was hanging with the Rough Riders. You know what I mean? All of that. You know what I mean? Being on tour like back in the day when it was a bunch of grimy people around. You know what I'm saying? Can't really say so. Maybe he didn't get into nothing because they didn't really try him like that. You know what I mean? I ain't just taking Cassidy, so I'm just saying what it is. Like back, you know, I'm older. I'm like 41, gang. I'm getting up there. All right. So, I mean, back then it was a different, you know, I used to work at like Island Def Jam. You know what I mean? Like it was around like when they was doing like tours and stuff like that, like setting things up. Man, I hear like a lot of stuff like that happened on tours. You know, I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to the summer jams. I've been to a lot of different things. So it's like, you know, he had to deal with a lot of personalities and he never got tried like that. You know what I mean? So maybe they ain't trying because they didn't, you know, think he was soft. I don't know.
You're like, yo, you gotta go first. He's not from Philly. You gotta go first. And I was like, yo, he's like straight trying to kill him.
He had to fight against that and still lost to the coin toss. So he lost that too, even the coin toss.
Damn. You think he can come back from this?
No. So
It's over?
yeah, this ain't something that's just like a losing battle. It's like a real end and shit, but like you ain't never gonna.
I can't believe he left. Why do you
Gonna be a pot to a pigeon forever now.
And then I watched it back and Cassidy was still there. Like, I think Easy was like rushed out. Cassidy was still there, like waiting. So I don't know. Like, I think the battle is gonna have lasting effects, and you see the fallout. You know, like Cassie just sitting back. People want to do interviews with him. He does interview. Whether or not you got him winning or losing the battle, he'll still sit back, do the interview, give his reasoning on what's going on. He can go here. He can do an interview. He can go acknowledge, do an interview. I don't even do interviews. I interview him. You know what I'm saying? He can go Angry Fan. He can do interviews. He can go to 3 Letter Man, do interview. He can go anywhere. Polo, do interviews. He's got a lot of platforms to choose from to where he can get his message out at any given time. Whereas like Easy's got his channel and maybe a couple people he interviews with, and that's it. I mean, so it's like his reach on what he can have out here, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think this is going to have a lasting impact. And then now you see Easy going at it with people. Like him and Knowledge got a problem. Him and ARP got a problem. He's flagging Byron Blake and all of this stuff is going on. And he's talking about he's about to bomb on everybody and all this is going on. So it's like, whereas Cassie can just chill and just talk. You know, so it's just, I don't know, man. I think the perception of everything's gonna be interesting. Leading forward. Juice non-dime with the 199 said he did fight a car crash though. He won. Ooh. He said Cassie fought a car crash and he won. Shout out to Cassie, man. He made it out of that. And then another thing, man, it's kind of difficult. Like when I hear people try to say, oh, Cassie's soft, he ain't really, man, he popped somebody? And like and he didn't tell, he didn't snitch, he didn't, none of that. Like he had to deal with all of that. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, you ain't really soft if you go there, you know what I mean, with somebody. So it's, you know, it's what you think, you know?
Oh, that's not going nowhere, man. Everybody gonna know that this man was lying up away from me, a possible pigeon. Wow. He a fraud, he a liar, he beat up women. You know what I mean? But he don't beat up niggas that beat him up. He's scared of his little brother. He went and got his little brother to fight for him and got his little brother beat up for him. He had a gun on him, he ain't do nothing with it. He had a gun on him for another time and he got his hand feet and got his hand arrested.
Yo, he, 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 he got material for days, gang. Yo.
He beat up women. You know what I mean? But he don't beat up niggas that beat him up. He's scared of his little brother. He went and got his little brother to fight for him and got his little brother beat up for him. He had a gun on him. He ain't do nothing with it. He had a gun on.
Cassidy got easy falling out with his brother. People finding out his brother is like his actual little brother, but his little brother was the muscle. It's just like, man, like this battle has caused a lot of damage, man. Gutter City Lieutenant said Beanie Siegel said Easy won. Somebody, I don't know, man. Cassie just got material. Like he could literally just, and he watching everything, bro. And then his brother was saying like he's from Pottsville. His brother was like trying to clown his clothes. His brother was like, his brother, I think, did the damaging interview, right? Because his brother was like, yo, because the way Easy like explained everything between him and his brother, I thought his brother was just trying to get money from him because he found out he was popular or whatever. But then when his brother talked about it, he was like, I was the muscle. Whenever him and Sko had problems with somebody, like they would call me because I would go and I would handle it. You know what I mean? Or when, you know, the cops was around, I took whatever I took off of Easy to make sure he didn't get in trouble. I thought I was going to go to jail for that. You know, and then like, oh, when I'm sitting in jail and I'm on the phone with Easy, he's telling me that he just got $30,000 from Remy. She giving him $30,000 bags. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in jail. I ain't asking for nothing, but you know, I'm kind of like, I'm in need. I'm in jail. I need commissary. So imagine like being on the phone with somebody that you are the muscle for. You like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Easy ain't really touch on that, right? But allegedly he's the muscle for. He is the person you call like when you into it with somebody. And he was willing to go to jail for you. And you on the phone with him and you telling him that you getting $30,000 licks from Remy, and he's sitting there needing commissary like ramen noodles and you bragging about that, like, you know, and he brings that up, and the way he brings it up is just like, yo, like I'm on the phone with him, he's telling me this, like I'm not begging or asking for nothing, but you know, I'm in need. Like it makes it a little bit more candid when you hear from him, you know. And then his story didn't seem like he was clout chasing, it seemed more like he was defending his mom. You know what I mean? And what was going on. So it's like none of this comes out before the battle between Easy and Cassidy. You see what I'm saying? So this battle is something else, man. This is why these people get paid all this money, because they got to deal with this for years. Gutter City Lieutenant said why he violated his brother. The brother was on Cass side. LOL. It seemed like the brother just told the truth. Like when somebody is saying like I'm down bad, I'm locked up, I'm you know what I mean, I'm messed up, you know what I mean. I don't know who telling the truth, but the brother did come across honest. Like, so I don't know. And Easy just like, oh, he clout chasing, he tried to confuse. Yo, it's crazy. So it's like how you think about it, but then Cassie can sit back, master scenarios, right? He could just sit back, watch all of this, and just be like, look, brother going back and forth, his little brother was the muscle and did it. Like he can just like play off of this like all day long. Juice 9 Dime with 199 say they just need to battle after tough talk. It's part of it. It's part of it.
Beat up women, you know what I mean? But he don't beat up niggas that beat him up. He's scared of his little brother. He went and got his little brother to fight for him and got his little brother beat up for him. He had a gun on him, he ain't do nothing with it. He had a gun on him another time and he got his hand feet and got his hand arrested. He's like, that's the type of he is.
Yo, Cass,
Yo, he got Zan arrested. Yeah, what?
Oh my God, yo. Cassidy, yo, you be overkill, yo. You be like, Yeah.
I watched Twerk do an interview about Easy on Polo's platform. Shout out to Polo. And I might end up reacting to that. Twerk wasn't really going at Easy, but he did like about certain things. He was just like, yo, I find it crazy that you banning people from coming to events. Like, who does that? Like, that's crazy. Like, who does that? But he wasn't really talking too crazy about him other than that. Because he did say, like, whatever problems he has with TBO, that's between him and TBL. As far as him, you know what I mean? He feels like if Easy feels like he's been done wrong, that's his own personal situation. But I've never had any problems with TBO. They've always been doing good business with me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, it was an interesting interview. He didn't really get too crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's still interesting.
Oh, no. And you know, I'm not.
But Twerk sitting back. Twerk has an advantage, bro. He's got a major advantage. Like all of this now, then the fallout with the brother, and then all. This is New Jersey, bro. This is New Jersey Twerk, bro. You don't think he can craft some material about what's just happened in the past week and a half and add it to whatever he's got? Like, this is like, yo, if I'm Easy, I'm trying to, I'm sidestepping the Twerk battle for now, and I'm gonna try to get this Cassidy interview done. I mean, battle done, right? I'm doing a Cassidy battle because that's the one that you have a chance of like really winning, right? You know, some people look at it like, oh, Cassidy is probably gonna beat him. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think he's got a better chance of winning a battle against Cassidy than he does Twerk. This is my opinion. We already seen what Twerk did in the first battle, right? But Easy's a different opponent now. Like he's better. You know what I mean? So, but if I'm Easy, I'm trying to do this battle first. I'm trying to get this battle out the way. But Cassidy could be stalling and we don't know. He could just be like, yo, like they got to come to Atlanta. They got to do this. They got to do that. Easy posted. Let me show y'all what Easy posted, bro. Hold up. Let me show y'all what Easy posted. Y'all gonna be like, what? All right. So Easy posted, as of December 13, 2025, rapper Cassidy did not have a scheduled show. His next confirmed performance is in Richmond, VA, later in the month. Cassidy upcoming show schedule 2025 and 2026. December 27, 2025, Ember Music Hall in Richmond, VA, US. February 14, 2026, the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California. So Easy is showing that Cassidy did not have a show that at least Google could pick up in a time to where he said he had a show that was preventing him from doing the battle. You know, so it's... Cassidy can be stalling for all we know, like to not really, who knows? Cassidy could have got paid all his money. He really don't have to do the battle. He just be playing around with time until he can like get it all right to do the battle. Or maybe Cassidy's right. Maybe Cassidy's not the one who's trying to stall. Because you remember, like you seen Easy like in the SUV sitting outside. Easy saying he was on the phone with them. They told him to pull off. We don't know unless Kenny and somebody can get on the phone and verify that. But Cassidy was there. And Cassidy was surrounded by battlers and media. He didn't have like a whole bunch of like security that I could see like in the clip, you know, but we couldn't see like everything on the other side. Maybe Cassidy had a whole bunch of people. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Who knows? But who's stalling? That's what I want to know. That's what the league needs to, when it's all said and done, like come out and tell everybody. Juice 9 down with the 199 said they both playing the culture. Oh God. Might be.
Yo, anybody right now, I swear to God, you guys better not take my thing. Now, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do a reenactment of him and Easy when they did the face off. Because it was like the most quick. He's like, stop stuttering, you bitch ass.
I knew you was gonna start stuttering. Every time you're nervous, the stutter come up.
See him leave the second night? I mean, that night?
Yeah. Yo, come on now, you're trying to put a fight in your... Nah, but why do you think he left though? Like, because he didn't have enough people, you think?
That's what he said. That was the decision.
Damn. I would have stayed battling. You know what I mean?
Yo, I own short ball. Cass, what up?
Man, come on, you see him in an interview, man. Like, what you doing? Come to our seafood place. Like, go somewhere, gang. Leeches.
You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, and I seen at the battle too, you had Freeway. And I interviewed him too, shout to Free. But you know, one of the first battles I ever watched on camera was you against Free. Body bag. That was one of my favorite battles, like, you know what I mean? And what happened with you guys just went to battle?
Yeah, that was a smack battle.
Your knowledge.
You got that gas.
I don't know. So,
some good shit, man. I told you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some of the best, you know what I mean?
I'm very good at that. But, so, how come you was that with the URL thing, no? Was that like,
yeah, I don't know what happened, but smacking them, they couldn't complete it, so.
Hey, Mac, I'll answer that if you super chat. Other than that, I ain't answering that on this stream.
I'm kind of happy it ain't happened because I ain't really wanted to battle free again anyway. I ain't really want to do that for the city.
Right.
All that time passed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to double back on that, but
that was a legendary battle.
great idea, so they thought it would be a good idea. And, I mean, everything happened for a reason, so I'm happy that it happened.
Do you still remember those lines that you were against Free?
For the second battle?
No, the first one.
Yeah, classic, yeah. I remember his lines too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the whole tape is a classic.
Yeah, hell yeah. What was that line? He said, yo, I had $3. Like,
$4 with that. Soda, Kit Kat. Got 25 cent back. Made a phone call. You switch, dropped the comb off. I got easy.
yo, how do you, bro, like, you was ahead of your time. Yo, bro, we used to watch that over and over again. I'm like, yo, bro, like I said, you a legend. Cass, like,
Yo, did they really start like the battle and stuff like back then? Because that's when I first like seen like a battle. Yeah, somebody said they scared to spend money. No, they be saving it.
like, you know what I mean? Yo,
I ain't about to be like, this video gonna have like 10,000 views or something. I ain't about to be saying stuff for free all day.
Yeah, that was the night. That was just what I was focused on. Easy. He messed up that play, so.
would you ever battle him again for those 2 other rounds?
I wanted to battle him like the same night. He the one scared. He don't want to battle. He don't want to let no more information come out on that stage about him. So that's easy for.
So it's coming down to like, man, are they gonna battle or not, man? It's what it is.
The battle's not going on, but I definitely want people to have these rounds for sure.
And like, you know, and one of my favorite, I was shocked when you battled Disaster. That first round you did, you imitated it. I think that was like I thought that was the best round that you ever had.
Yo, what if Cassidy battled Easy and like imitated Easy? Like what? I don't know why he don't do that. Like that would be that would be funny,
Yeah,
man.
I thought that, Cassidy get mad love out here in New York, man. Motherfuckers love Cass,
It's my second home, man. You know, I lived down in New York for a long time. Running around, putting wild work out here. That's where I started my career. So.
And I gotta ask you some side questions. When you said to Easy, you're like, yo, I used to fucking slapbox in front of Gillies. What was that? Like, yo, like, back in the days you said that, like, can you tell me like one of those stories? Like, I'm like, yo, cause you've been around when you was young.
My My god brother that actually used to have me doing that, he was actually at the battle. He was there. He 11 years older than me, so he used to have me boxing when I was like 5, 6 years old. So as I started getting older, I was boxing for so many years. I was so sharp. He used to like me to like, you know what I mean, try to test my skills.
Wow.
So with certain hustlers and shit, they was grown men though. These niggas be like 6'3", grown men, regular size. So it was like Chinese store steps.
Yeah.
Steps, and then there's like a big step that go all the way across.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could move on a big step at the top when I was little. Like I don't gotta stand there. I could like move a little bit, but it made me taller for them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The other 2 steps were so little, it's like they could stand there like we in fighting distance. Like we could fight, I could move around, we could still.
Gotcha.
And I was so sharp that even like old heads couldn't hit me. And, you know what I'm saying? But this one I'm a kid though. This one I'm 11, 12 years old. I'm doing that shit as a kid down there at 17 and Airy. So I'm saying like niggas got real stories and real history even before rap. The niggas know niggas, but nobody never seen ball before. Like nobody, never seen ball. So it's like, it's different, man.
And I'm supposed to go to Philly, PIPERBOY, you know, like I
He was there. He was at the battle too.
Yeah, he was.
Hey man, he pulled up.
What?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What's your ties with him? Do you have ties with him, PIPERBOY?
Not to how you even CF video when I was locked up for my murder.
Oh shit.
He was in the same jail.
How long you was locked up for?
8.5 months.
That's crazy. People, Cassidy saw. I mean, he locked up for fighting and murder. You know what I mean? It's like it's kind of hard to say he's soft. You know what I mean? Somebody Juice 9 down. He's been super chatting. I'm gonna read his. He said, "Cass, a great rapper, but not as great at battle rap."
Yo, shit. Nah, you used to talk, like I said, man, motherfuckers love you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers respect what you did.
I got a speedy trial though, so I mean I ain't want no co-defendants or nothing like that, so I got a speedy trial. Only had to sit 8.5 months.
Wow. Nah, but you still sat up like a G, yo. Niggas respect that shit.
Man, he ain't tell.
Real shit.
Yeah, ain't make no statements, ain't tell on niggas.
Right. You know,
You breaking
No
down
statements.
Niggas be nowadays, man.
real shit. Real motherfucking shit.
Yo, I got a video I'm gonna drop, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'll go live and talk about it. This dude's like standing in front of cops telling them he's gonna cooperate. It's a battler. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about that. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one sit a little bit, and then we'll probably get into it.
And like I said, what you got going on for 2026?
A lot, man. A lot.
All right. So shout out to him. Shout out to Tiger. Go subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Easy Block Captain TBL. Hopefully y'all can make this battle happen. You know what I mean? If bars. If not, you know, just. I mean, we kind of, is they about to double up? They had a main event, didn't go down, and then they may end up doing another event, getting more money off the people. Oh God, is that going on? Shout out to TBL. Y'all double dipping up in here. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Get your money. But we do want to see the completion of this battle. I'm sure Easy wants to get the rest of his money. You know what I mean? And Cassie, I'm probably sure he's tired of doing interviews and talking about this right now. But shout out to everybody. Come ready, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Should we go live and break down the video of a popular battler sitting in front of police cooperating? What should we do that? Let me know in the comment section. I don't know. We'll see. But shout out to everybody. Come ready, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.